Tony D and Little Joan, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Nuremberg, the story of the trials post the big war, especially for the General Hermann Goering. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 18. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So you got Crowe as Goering, Rami Malek as a psychiatrist and translator trying to get in the head of Goering in order for the trial to work. Michael Shannon's in it. Bunch of big name actors. Based on the book, I can't say the title on YouTube, The Bad Guy from Germany and the Psychiatrist, by Jack L. High, written for the screen and directed by James Vanderbilt. PG-13. That's good because I think you'd want people to see this as a very historic movie. Now, normally when it comes to Hollywood doing this stuff, they take a lot of liberties. It's hard to take liberties with an event like this. The Nuremberg trials were pretty damn famous in public, so to take liberties, they're going to be called out on it. So I sincerely doubt they're going to take very many artistic liberties in a story like this. It's more of like akin, I would say, to like a Shakespeare play almost, because it's so known in the world what happened and what went down, and they've done this so many times. You're really just tuning in. Most people, depending on how old you are, if you know the story and you've seen one of these movies before or seen a documentary, certainly you already kind of know what's going to happen and what's going on. But you're kind of tuning in to see the performances. And Russel Crowe is very good. I mean, he's put on some pounds, man. So this is a good role for him, good casting. Rami Malek is pretty good. You got Michael Shannon. I mean, you got a pretty stellar cast. Michael O'Brien, John Slattery, Richard E. Grant. I mean, everybody's in this thing. So I think it'll be a good movie. Again, watching these versions of it over and over again, you're probably not going to see anything new, depending on how much you already know about the subject matter. But it's more like for the performances, and hopefully it's, pretty on the nose. I think it probably will be. So first act, the big trial after the big war, and Rami Malek is brought in to get into the head of Hermann Goering. But Goering was very shifty. He did manipulate people while he was in prison. I won't give it away if you don't know the story, but he managed to get a few things his way, I'll say, towards the end. But he was exposed, I think, on the stand. He had an outburst that kind of, accomplished what the trial was looking for. The trial was really looking for to expose the horrendous crimes of the bad guys from Germany. And so it accomplished what it set out to do, I think. And so I think the movie will portray that, and then in the end it'll be like, well, here's the lowdown on everybody who was involved and what happened to them. It's usually how it goes. Let's read the write-up. All right, let's try IMDb. Yeah, at all the war, Nuremberg. Am I spelling that correctly? There it is. A WW2 psychiatrist evaluates bad guy from Germany leaders before the Nuremberg trials, growing increasingly obsessed with understanding evil as he forms a disturbing bond with Hermann Göring. Yeah, so there's something at the end which I won't give away if you don't know the story. It'll be interesting to see how they portray that. Director James Vanderbilt, writers Jack L. High and James Vanderbilt. So would I see it? Maybe. I mean, you know, I'm not like dying to see another one of these movies. I've seen so many of them, but you know, if I heard it was good, I'd probably catch it on streaming. You know, I can only see so much of these. You know, I'm at the age, you know, when you get a little gray, you get the age where you watch endless documentaries on subjects like this. I highly recommend Tick History if you haven't seen it on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, you know, with Russel Crowe in the sort of lead here, might be worth seeing. So maybe I would maybe watch this. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. What's coming up tomorrow? Right, that's tomorrow. Yeah, Saturday. I'll be at the Groovy Graveyard for the All-Star Monster-Rama Super Shock Show. That's from 11 to 5. That's in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Celebrate the end of summer with us at the Groovy Graveyard. Hope to see you there. See you in the next one.